Okay, good morning class.
Good morning, sir.
A very short lesson before we go into our meeting. I just need to mark the homework. I know yesterday there was a problem. Sorry? Were those sums? So today, I'm going to ensure that you guys understand what is actually happening. Okay, because this forms part of the basics of many sections in maths. Okay, so your homework was exercise 6. Okay, let me just get it quickly. Exercise 6. Okay, so what is the first answer then? The first answer. 6x cubed. Minus x squared.
Plus 18x.
Yes. It's 6x cubed minus 17x squared. Is that correct? X cubed minus 17x squared plus 8x minus 8. Okay? So I'll do number 1 on the board. Number 2. What's your answer to number 2? 4a cubed, yes? Plus 15a squared b. Minus 16ab squared. Plus 3b cubed. Okay? Yes, Michael? Now read your second line. Read from your second line.
I wrote 4a.
4a cubed, yes?
4a cubed plus 16a cubed b.
Plus 16a squared b.
A squared b.
Yes?
Minus a squared b.
That's your mistake.
12 b squared a minus 4a b squared plus 3b.
That is correct. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, boss. Goodness, huh?
Bonus question for grade 11.
Bonus for grade 11. Okay.
When you're done with them,
Yeah, then I'll sort it out. No problem.
Okay.
Have fun. Okay. So that line there you got is correct, but you're adding incorrectly. Because you got 4a cubed, in your final answer you got 4a cubed, and then you got?
15a cubed.
But it's supposed to be in 15a squared b. Okay, and then?
Minus ha cubed plus 3b cubed.
No man. Bring me your book, let me see. Okay, that's correct, no? What is this, a square or cube?
It's a square.
Now why you say cube?
So it's just
That's square, no? So this line here, this line is correct. Okay. So your mistake is coming in here when you're adding these like terms. You see that one there? And that one is like terms. So there's ab squared and you got b squared a. That's why I was always try and write it in alphabetical order. Okay. So what is minus 12 minus 4?
8.
No.
It's negative 16.
Yes, negative 16. And there you wrote negative 8. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You're making that same mistake here. You see negative times a positive is?
Negative.
Negative. You're writing positive. That's number 1. Then secondly, we look at this term here. So you got for number 3, you got negative 40 and you got minus 10. Yeah, you see here? What's minus 4 minus 1? What's minus 4 minus 1?
Negative 50.
No, negative 4 minus 1.
Negative 4.
Yes, negative 4 minus 1.
Negative 5.
Now negative 40 minus negative 10.
Negative 40 minus negative 10.
No, negative 40 minus 10.
Negative 50.
Yes, now there you're writing negative 30. That's your misunderstanding. Okay, you will see it will filter through. Okay, even this here is correct. Besides that negative there, that multiplication is correct. Okay. Alright. People, number 3. Number 3's answer. 8x cubed minus 50x squared y plus 78xy squared minus 35y cubed. Number 4. 2a cubed minus 9a squared x plus 19ax squared minus 15x cubed. Number 5. 4x cubed minus 8.5x squared y, or you could have written it as negative 17 over 2 x squared y plus 25xy squared minus 3y cubed. I'm going to do number 1. Any other problems that you guys had? 1 and 5. Anything else? Okay. Exercise 6 is on page. What page is this on? 26. Well, it's a very, very important exercise. Or chapter in other words. As I said, it's going to form basics of many topics to come. Okay. Okay, so the first sum you have 3x minus 1 into 2x squared minus 3x minus or plus 2. There we go. 3x times 2x squared. 3x times 2x squared. 6x cubed. 3x times negative 3x. Negative 9x squared. 3x times 2. Positive 6x. Okay. There we go. Negative 4 times 2x squared. Negative 8x squared. Negative 4x times negative 3x. Positive 12x. Negative 4 times 2. Negative 8. So what do I do now? Add like terms. Okay? And add like terms. So negative 9x squared is a like term to negative 8x squared. 6x is a like term to 12x. So we just got 6x cubed minus 9x squared minus 8x squared is negative 17x squared. 6x plus 12x 18x minus. Okay. What was the confusion here? Yes? You said negative 9x minus 8x. And you said it was negative x. Just remember, when the signs are the same, they got 9 plus 9 is going to be 17. minus 9, no, sorry, minus 9, 9 plus, what was it? 9 plus 8 is 17. I said 9 plus 9 is 17. 9 plus 8 is 17. The signs are the same. Minus 9 minus 8. The signs are the same. So it's going to be minus, and we add the numbers. It's going to be minus 17. Is when the signs are different, 1 plus 1 minus, then you're going to subtract the numbers. Okay. And then the next one was number 5. Number 5. So again, distributive law. 4x times x squared, 4x cubed. 4x times negative 2x squared, negative 8 yes, x squared 1. 4x times 6y squared, positive 24xy squared. Negative a half y times x squared is negative a half x squared y. Negative a half y times negative 2xy will be positive a half times 2. That's over 1. Gives you 1. So it will just be xy squared. What is negative a half y times 6y squared? Positive times negative is negative. A half times 6, so it's 6 over 1. Goes 3 yes. So it's 3 over 1. So it's 3. Sorry? Y cubed. Okay. Any confusion there? No. So what do we do now? We add like terms. So negative 8x squared y is a like term to negative a half x squared y. 24xy squared is a like term to xy squared. Okay. So the first term is going to be 4x cubed. What is negative 8x squared y minus a half x squared y? Are the signs the same? Yes, so I must add them. So it's going to be negative 8 plus a half is 8 and a half x squared y. Okay? Stand to the back. Right, come. You all okay with that? What is 24xy squared plus xy squared? 25xy squared. And then we have minus 3y. Alright. So any confusion here? No? So now we're going to look at type 4. Type 4. And it's also on page 26. So type 4 is divided into two parts. Okay? Method 1 and method 2. We are not going to apply method 2. For now, I only want you to apply method 1. Okay? For those of you who are going to choose maths next year, we apply method 2. It is the shortcut, but many children mess it up. Okay? First understand where it's coming, where it's all coming from. Okay? So if you're going to get help from somebody else, you will discuss with another student or from another class or whatever, or your tutor, they will show you the short method. Okay? The reason why I'm not showing it to you is because, as I said, many learners messes it up. Okay, so we're going to only do the one method. So this is type 4. It's on page 26. Alright, so what we have is what we have is 2x minus 5y all squared. 2x minus 5y all squared. People, what does that square mean? Sorry? Everything in the brackets must be written out twice. And it must be multiplied. Not so. It must be written out twice and be multiplied. So in other words, we are going to write this bracket out twice first. So it's going to be 2x minus 5y times 2x minus 5. Did you see that? What do you notice? They are exactly the same. You are not going to make 1 plus 1 minus. They are exactly the same. If they had to be 2x plus 5y squared, then I would have written as 2x plus 5y times 2x plus 5. You understand? If here is going to be 2x cubed minus 5y squared, then it will be 2x cubed minus 5y squared times 2x cubed minus 5y squared. You guys understand? So whatever is inside the bracket, it must be written out twice. You understand? So what we have now, just hang on. So what we have now is exactly what we had before. A binomial by a binomial. So I now multiply the story out like that. You all know how to do that, no? So do that for me quickly. Stand aside. Okay, can I go? 2x times 2x, 4x squared. 2x times negative 5y, negative 10xy. You will agree with that? What's negative 5y times 2x? Negative 10. Who's that now? Why are you calling out the answers before the time? You want to make us all confused? Then don't do that, Mike. Okay? So what is negative 5y times negative 5y? That is positive 25y. So what do we notice now? We have like terms. And what are the like terms? Negative 10xy and negative 10xy. So 4x squared is on its own, so I write that first. What is minus 10xy? Minus 10xy. Negative 20xy. Some of you will just write xy, or some of you will cancel out. It will only cancel, or will only subtract, if one is plus and the other is minus. When the signs are the same, it is if we are adding them. So here the signs are the same, both is negative, so the answer is going to be negative. Minus 10. Minus 10 is the same as saying negative. And the idea is 10 plus 10, which is 20. So if the signs are the same, we're going to add it in other words. But retain the sign. Plus 25y. So will you guys understand? Any confusion? No. Okay. number 2 on the same page. Right, number 2. What's the difference with regards to this sum? There's 2 in front of it, not so. So according to Polynomials, what do we do first? Brackets. So we're going to multiply the brackets out first. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we're going to keep the 2 on the outside. And because of the square, we must write this bracket out twice. So it's going to be 4x minus 3y times 4x minus 3y. Now, at this point, we're going to multiply the story out. Not so. And that's going to go in the bracket. You guys do that for me quickly? You all understand what I just did, no? That 2 must still be multiplied inside that bracket. So you keep it outside so long. According to Polynomials, brackets must be done first. That's why I wrote it out twice. And I'm doing the brackets first. Okay? Do you guys understand? Right? Guys, finish? Okay, so let's do the first step. Values engineering soon. In our next lesson, we will do a few more examples before we go into the next part. So it's going to be 4x times 4x is going to be 16x squared. 4x times negative 3y. Negative 12x1. What's negative 3y times positive 4x? Negative 12x1. Negative 3y times negative 3y. Positive 9. What do you notice now? Like terms inside the bracket. So the like term is going to be negative 12xy and negative 12xy. So again, I'm keeping that 2 on the outside. Okay? So it's going to be 2 into 16x squared. So what's minus 12x squared minus 12x squared? Negative 24x1. Not negative 24x squared y squared. No. Why? When adding and subtracting, the variables stay the same. So you got negative 12xy, negative. So the answer must be negative. Must be x1. Okay. And what is
your
negative
attention,
plus
please?
9?
Your attention, please. It will be house meetings now, so all learners to go to their various house meetings. All learners to report to their various house meetings. Thank you.
Okay. So what is going to happen now? Times that in, which is going to give us 32x squared minus 48xy plus 18y squared. You guys know where your house meeting, where your venues are for your house meetings? Alright, you can leave your bag here. At this point you should be able to do exercise 7. However, in the next video, the beginning of the next video, we'll start with the odd numbers of exercise 7 at that point. Okay, and that is on page 27. Yes, Michael.